This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
My wife, Kat, has flipped her shifts. Finally, she's now going to have a schedule where she gets to work mornings, which is what she's always wanted to do. Here's the thing. This is going to shift stuff around a little bit for us personally behind the scenes with our life. Will it necessarily affect the streaming hours that I'm streaming? No. Actually, likely no. And what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to keep my streams the same times that they've always been. But because my wife is going to be working days, this is going to shift around the way this stuff works. First of all, immediate changes starting Friday. She's going to, be at work during the daytime. That means that my office, studio, whatever you want to call it here, will be opened, with the door open during the daytime, and that means that Jasper Kitty, my pet cat, will be able to join us during the daytime streams if he so chooses. Now, he actually did this during Monday, and it was an interesting change to say the least. At first, he was misbehaving a bit, but once I got one of his toys in here, it's actually a twisty, it's on the floor right here, a little twisty thing, he really enjoyed playing with it, and he was a good cat, and actually was a nice positive addition to the streams. So, he will be, honestly, Jasper will be around way more often, as long as he behaves.
Ow! Jasper! Jasper, what are you doing? You scratched me, man. Jasper, come on. You hurt me. Ow!
This coming up, next week, my day off will not be Tuesday. My day off will be Wednesday of next week, so the next day off I'm getting is a week from today. Yeah. Alright? Now, the week after that, will it be the same? I have no idea. Right now, because my wife has shifted a work schedule, basically we're being told it could fluctuate. We don't know consistently what her day off will be yet. What really pissed me off, I get emails, oh, chargebacks. I was like, motherfucking chargebacks? It's fucking March. It's March 2021. I instituted my changes to my streams to stop chargebacks in January, okay? So you would think, over 2 months, I've been stopping these chargebacks because what happens is I realize when something's an unverified tip, and I refund it immediately. I don't take on that risk anymore. It's too risky for me to be taking this on and having people screw me over on the back end. Well, these chargebacks are from fucking November. November! Like, Jesus, and I looked into it, yeah, that's like the exact cutoff for a 4-month chargeback. Because the way it works on PayPal, you could charge back shit up to 4 fucking months after you send it. 4 months! Imagine you going to a restaurant, and you order food, you eat it, you pay for it, 4 months later, you tell your credit card company, I don't want to pay for that meal from 4 months ago. Right? And they allow it. What the fuck? That's insane. The good news is, like I said, since I instituted these changes in January, I've had little to no issues. Anyone who tried to charge something back, I had already refunded it, and it clears itself up with no problem. But I'm still going to have these fucking residuals that are pissing me the hell off so badly. It's like, this is a joke. This is ridiculous. Alright? Now, in particular, the reason that this one hurts is $80 fucking dollars. And it's gone. Right now, today, no exaggeration, my PayPal account is sitting at negative $80 as I start today.
It's insanity. It's absolute insanity that you would believe shit with no evidence.
Negative $80. Usually on a stream, I try to raise 100. So on a good day, I could make up for the amount of chargebacks that just freaking were robbed from me, basically. And by the way, no, this was not some credit card scammer or anything. This is someone who basically tried to fuck me. They gave me legit tips over a course of time, and they thought it would be funny to now try to charge back months later and see if they can get their money back through their credit card company. So now, the arduous process of arguing with PayPal and trying to convince PayPal that this is a troll and that they should, and the thing is, PayPal doesn't give you any kind of protections for this shit for unverified tips. And back then I was accepting all tips. I wasn't verifying tips in November. So,
like, it's been tough. My life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
Yesterday, some unexpected expenses came up during the course of the day that I wasn't too happy about either. like things that I wasn't expecting to have to pay and or be billed for, and I'm like, okay, that's not good. Right now, as you guys know, I'm trying to save money to pay my tax guy, and instead it's like, oh, this happens, oh, great. So yesterday, it was not a normal day for me. Normally, I'm like, okay, I budgeted this much that I spent on my day off, and it ended up being way more than that, and I was not happy about that at all. So here I am. You guys know the last week I've been telling you guys, all right, guys, any excess tips I get, they're going to go towards my tax guy. This is great. And guess what happened? Gone. Had to go pay for something else. And I hate that shit. But that's adult. See, that's the thing. That's adult life. And if my financial life hadn't been so screwed over by bad decisions and troll activities over the last decade, all right, I would still have credit. And it'd be like, okay, something bad happens, you can fall back on your credit, you're okay. That's the kind of shit you put on a credit card. Now it doesn't destroy your finances. I don't have credit. I won't have credit for like another 9+ years. So I have nothing to fall back on. It just goes right out of my bank account. And now I'm back to square one. It's like, this sucks. I was saving up. I basically, just to give you guys some idea, with the excess tips that I raised last week, I was pretty much about halfway to being able to pay my tax guy. I was very pleased about this. Like, yes, this is good. Now, maybe if I get another week or two, that's good. Maybe by the middle of March, I could pay him when we get the taxes done. Nope, gone. Oh, nice, right? And then, so imagine that happening. And then on top of that, oh, $80 in chargebacks. So now even when you start your work week this week, you're behind by $80 because of some other piece of shit. So you see where I'm coming from? It's frustrating as fuck. It really is. Alright? So, that's what I went through yesterday. It ended up being a really good day with my wife and a very shitty day behind the scenes financially. And I wasn't too pleased about this at all. Okay?
Mark McCauley says, hint, hint. Dude, no hint, hint. I'm outright telling you, I really would appreciate some help via tipping. That's not a hint. You guys know the deal. You guys know how to support the streams, right? You guys know everything about all this. If you guys want to help out today, there's 2 primary ways that you can. Subscribe to the channel if you want to help with the subscriber goal. Or in particular, if you really want to help me out, number 1, if you want to help me out with the fact that I'm starting negative $80 today, tipping would really help. But in addition, again, I'm trying to raise funds to pay my tax guy. And the fact that I was 2 steps forward and now I'm 2 steps back again is like, Jesus Christ, you know. So tipping me today would help with that. Help! Ayúdame, por favor. Es muy importante.
Okay, so here's the thing. I need to tell you guys. This is actually very important, alright? For those of you who are thinking of supporting the streams, especially via tipping, this is particular to people who tip, alright? I just found out something in the last week about tipping through Stream Elements, which is what I use now for tips, compared to how it used to be through Streamlabs, alright? So please listen up. This is very important for those of you who like to support me via tipping. Stream Elements is a no-nonsense business. They don't fuck around, alright? If someone tips me, and they use a name that's stupid, insulting, you know, if I say it, chances are it's going to cause drama. It's meant to try to get me to say something that's going to get the trolls, to get attention and the like. Well, I just ban that person, you know? There's people out there who'll tip me in a name that's like, if I say this, you know people are going to, oh, did you hear what Phil said on stream? He said this, that. It's just the name of a person, but sometimes these things, you know, they'll say this stuff and try to get me in trouble, alright? For example, last week there was one of these. Someone who actually was a supporter of the stream said, oh, I'm going to do a ridiculous over-the-top name to try to get Phil's attention and get some troll attention today. So I blocked the fucker. Guess what happens? The guy emails me a few days later, Phil, why am I blocked from tipping you? I don't understand. So I look it up, I'm like, because you did this. Like, this is obviously trolling. Why are you fucking doing this? So the guy said, alright, I overstepped my bounds. I got too excited. Can you unblock me so that I can tip again? Well, guess what? It's not easy. Alright? Stream Elements is serious business. If you get blocked from tipping on Stream Elements, I have to go through this arduous process of actually contacting their customer support department, explaining the reasoning why someone was banned from tipping, and then doing a formal log request to get you unbanned. This process took me 2 days to get through, and finally they said, okay, yes, we've unbanned a person. It's not like with Streamlabs, it was like you could ban, unban on the fly. But of course, that leads to a lot more trolling and stuff. I think what it is Stream Elements doesn't want to fuck around. They don't, you know, they're just like, nah. If someone's going to get blocked, they're going to get blocked for good, and we don't want to deal with that shit. Alright? So I'm going to give you a perfect example. Someone just hit me with a name that there's no way I'm reading this on stream. And it's a $20 tip, and it's a verified tip. So to this person who just did this, that was not very smart. Because normally, I would just block you from tipping and say, I don't want to read this kind of shit on my stream. You know? I'm not going to. This is a legit tip. This is a verified tip. Someone who obviously wants to get noticed for me saying something stupid on the stream. Okay? I'm not going to put up with that. Right? I'm just not. So this is something that I have to refund because I'm not going to read this on my stream. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to block you from tipping because this is the first time I'm actually bringing this up. And I haven't really mentioned this. You know, with Streamlabs, it was kind of like, oh, I can block and unblock on the fly. I can't do that anymore, all right? So I'm just forewarning you up front to anyone here who wants to contribute and you think you're going to troll me with a troll tip or it ain't going to work. Because what's going to happen is I'm just going to have to block you from tipping and I'm not going to be able to unblock you. You're going to be blocked forever. So don't do it. I'll just warn you right now. Do not troll tip me. Do not try to get me to say something that you know I would not want to say on my stream. You guys know the deal. Nothing racial, nothing sexual, none of the fucked up stuff that's going to get people negative. Oh, new controversy. Did you hear what Phil said on his stream today? All I was doing was shining on a tip. But these assholes have to come in here and try to get me to say dumb shit, right? In general, you know what it is. It's common sense. The problem is some people don't have common sense. They think everything's funny. It's not. All right? So, I'm just forewarning everyone. I can't. So, I refunded this tip from this person. If you were the person who tipped me $20, it was a verified tip, and you tried to get me to say something stupid, I can't accept it. You want to retip with something that's not stupid? Please, by all means, do. I need the help right now. I'm trying to get $80 out of the hole here, but I can't take this in. I'm just not doing it anymore. I don't want to block you. If you do it again with another stupid name, you will get blocked, and then you won't be able to tip anymore. All right? All right.
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.